Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Sunday Anime Chat, and I am your host, Pop Culture Mechanic. So, as is per usual, we will peruse the news, courtesy of Anime News Network. And for that, we'll just go like this. And let's see what is happening in the world of anime. We'll see if anything catches our eye here. Encouragement of Climb. Next Summit Anime gets console game. Pretty Series franchise ends 11.5 years of continuous TV anime airings with Watcha Primagi finale. Okay then. Dropkick on My Devil. TV anime staff plan crowdfunding campaign for OVA episodes. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I've really heard of crowdfunding for an OVA. Long-term goal will be to crowdfund 12 episodes to create 4th TV anime season. The official website for the Dropkick on My Devil television anime announced on Friday that the anime will launch a new crowdfunding project in the future to help fund OVA episodes for the franchise. And good morning to you, Jake D. Glory to Wupstotska. This is the state-run radio. We will broadcast all from Wupstotska. Hail to Whoopa leader. Continuing on, the overall goal of the franchise is to crowdfund enough episodes to make an entire 4th season. The staff explained that to make a one cours, or quarter of a year anime, the production cost is about 300 million yen, or about $2.072 million. The staff explained they do not have the power to raise that kind of capital, and so the first goal is to launch a crowdfunding campaign for a new OVA episode. The goal will be 30 million yen, about $207,000 to produce one episode. The crowdfunding campaign will additionally add one more episode for every additional 30 million yen raised, with plans on screening the episodes at events and streaming the episodes. Well, I think that's a good idea. We have state media? Yen is acceptable. Yes, yen is acceptable, of course. We must broadcast propaganda, Jake D. Turn everyone into citizen of Wupstotska, whether they know it or not. It says here, if someday the campaign or campaigns manage to raise enough money to produce 12 episodes, the episodes will be compiled and will be broadcast as a 4th season of the overall anime. The first anime season premiered in July 2018. The anime is streaming exclusively on Amazon Prime Video inside and outside of Japan. Amazon Prime Video premiered the final bonus episode in October 2018. The second season, Dropkick on My Devil Dash, premiered on April 2020 with 11 episodes. Crunchyroll streamed all 11 episodes of the season. Dropkick on My Devil X, the third season of the anime, premiered on July the 5th. Crunchyroll streamed the series as it aired. The third season of the anime also had a successful crowdfunding campaign that launched in September 2020 and ended December 2020. 2,880 backers raised 36,181,238 yen, about $351,100 for that campaign. A campaign backer pledged 1.1 million yen, about $10,000, to coin the title of the season, and explained the title expresses affection for the hope that Yurin and Jashin-chan will continue to cross each other and fight forever. Yukiwo launched the original manga in Flex's comics web magazine Comic Meteor in April 2012, and the series is ongoing. While I've never watched Dropkick on My Devil, this lets you know whether the fans are really out there. If you have a lot of fans and they're willing to put their own money into making more of the show that they love so much. What else we got here? New York City Comic Con hosts Goro Taniguchi for One Piece Film Red panel. Ultraman manga creators Eiichi Shimizu, Tomohiro Shimoguchi. Chaos Head Noah Games Steam release cancelled. Kingdom Anime gets 5th TV series in January 2024. Live-action Fly Me to Saitama sequel resumes filming after Gackt's return. Haven't heard of Gackt in like a long time. Da. Spy Family Anime's second half streams clean ending sequence with Yama's ending song. I will get into watching that after I finish the first season. Who do they have themes for? Was it Bleach? Oh, sorry. Which themes are you talking about, Jake? Oh, Gackt the band? Okay. Let's have a look here. Gackt is slowly recovering from immunodeficiency autoimmune condition and other side effects. Okay, so he wasn't feeling very well then. Saturday's airing of the live-action film of Mineo Maya's Tond Saitama, Fly Me to Saitama manga, announced that the film's sequel has been rescheduled from this year to next year. Lead actor Gackt, Gakuto Oshiro, also confirmed in a message on Saturday that the sequel's production has resumed filming. Yeah, he's just one guy. I think I've heard some of his singing. What do we got here? Live action Yakuza Lover series reveals opening, ending song artists. Retro Crush Stream Cyber City Oedo 808 OVA. Looks like he was on Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus and Zeta Gundam. Oh, that's all right. I've heard of both of those. Show by Rock Fest a live smartphone game ends service on November 30th. It's unfortunate. I'm not a fan of cell phone games. Let's have a look at the TV ranking, though, in Japan and see what is going on. I believe this is just in the Kanto region. Mamoru Hosoda's Bell film earns a 7.5% rating. Ayumi Watanabe and Studio 4 Degrees C Fortune Favors Lady Nikuko anime film aired on NHK Educational on Saturday, September 24th at 3 p.m. and earned a 1.8% rating. Going from the top here, Saze-san got an 8.4, Chibi Maruko-chan, 6.2, Detective Conan, a 6.2, One Piece, a 3.4, Doraemon, 3.3, Crayon Shin-chan, 2.8, Soreke Ampanman, 2.7, Love All Play, final episode, got a 2.7, Delicious Party Pricker, 2.4, and Ushiri Tantai, 1.7. As an addendum to what the Japanese TV rankings are, looking on here, on the right-hand side here, it's got the weekly, it's got the weekly top shows that people have watched. And as I can see here, One Piece is in top spot with like 2 million views. Classroom of the Elite 2, Jujutsu Kaisen, Overlord 4, Call of the Night, Naruto Shippuden, Spy Family Part 2, My Hero Academia Season 6, Bleach, and Boruto Naruto Next Generations. So that's what people are watching on this website. One Piece. Yes, Jake D. Are you ready for the when the film arrives? I am hoping that they release tell us the date that it's coming over here, because I want to go see it in the theater. You're happy that Naruto is still hanging in the top. You know what? That was my go-to back in the day, in 2005 and 2006. I really liked tuning in to see what would happen next, and just the whole story of Naruto was very excellent. Oh, and good morning, Christian Fandom Geek. What is up? We are just going through news of the week and seeing what's going on in the land of the rising sun. We just went through the TV rankings. You don't hate me, but I'm not a fan of movies unless they're canon. Hey, that's okay. You gotta enjoy it for what it is. I know a lot of the One Piece films aren't canon, but it's they're still fun to watch. You can just take them as, okay, well, you're not canon, but you're a fun time, you're a fun ride. The video game rankings. Why don't we do that and see what's going on? This will lead into the next one. Splatoon 3 is number 1 for the Switch. Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival, that's that drumming game, also number 2. Number 3 is, PS5 is on here, Horizon Forbidden West. Next back to Switch is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Minecraft is number 5. Dragon Quest 10 offline. Mezameshi Itsutsu no Shuzoku. Nintendo Switch Sports. After that, the Dio Field Chronicle. Then a PS4 game, Dragon Quest 10. Once again, number 10 now is Super Smash Bros. Then Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And Dragon Quest for the PS5. Mario Party Superstars. Juza Engi Ingetsu Sango Kukeden 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch. Ring Fit Adventure. Animal Crossing is number 16. Momotaro Densetsu Showa Heisei Reiwa mo Teiban is 17. Earth Defense Force 6 for the PS4. The Dio Field Chronicle for PS4 as well. And to round it out at number 20, Monster Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak set. So, unlike other weeks where it's been almost everything was Switch, there has been some Sony participation in this week's list from the PS5 and PS4. Well, that's all right. Just smash the like button, as standard. A big hello from the UK. We welcome our UK friends. I am quite pleased. How are things in Britannia? Yes, how are things? Here's one. You don't know how hard I laughed because I was watching Metal Jesus, and if you haven't watched Metal Jesus Rocks, you should. He's pretty good with his video games, but he did a whole thing on Stadia. Like, it's got to be at least a year or two now, and his thing was Stadia sucks, and it's like, okay, well, why? So I watched the video and saw why. And then this doesn't surprise me. Google shuts down Stadia, cloud-based gaming platform, on January 18th. Google to refund all purchases made through the Google Store. Google announced on Thursday it will shut down its Stadia cloud-based gaming platform on January 18th, 2023. The company will refund all user purchases for the console, including add-on purchases to games made through the Google Store. Stadia Vice President and General Manager Phil Harrison added in the announcement that Stadia hasn't gained the traction with users that we expected. Harrison also added that he sees the possibility of applying the underlying technology of Stadia to other Google services and to industry partners, saying that the tech has been proven at scale. Finally, Harrison commented that many members of the team working on Stadia will be transferred to other parts of Google. But Google has done this a lot. From what I've looked up, they come out with stuff and then they abandon it right away. They don't stick with it. So it's hard for anyone to get invested in their stuff because you're never sure whether it's going to be just dropped. Yeah, it shut down, Jake D. Yep, you betcha. Google launched the Stadia console on November 19th, 2019. The platform uses an internet connection and cloud-based system to stream games to players instead of using the machine's hardware to locally run the game. The basic free service allows players to play the game at 1080p resolution, but higher subscription tiers enable higher resolutions and more features. A number of Japanese games are available on Google Stadia, including Final Fantasy XV, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Octopath Traveler, Valkyria Chronicles 4, Judgment, Dragon Quest 11, and more. Well, that's it. F's in the chat for Google Stadia. We'll continue on here. Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero TV Anime's teaser video reveals 2023 debut. Second Skate, the Infinity Stage play delayed to January 2023. High Dive delays first episode simulcast for I've Somehow Gotten Stronger When I Improve My Farm-Related Skills anime. Why would it delay? Okay, just gotta look and see. Why would they delay? Also, first episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, delayed on Gundam.info site. High Dive revealed on Friday that its simulcast for the first episode for the television anime of Shobunu's I've Somehow Gotten Stronger When I Improve My Farm-Related Skills light novel series has been delayed. Instead of debuting on High Dive on Saturday, it will stream on October the 8th, which is Saturday, alongside the second episode. The first episode will air in Japan on Saturday as scheduled. In related news, the Gundam.info portal site revealed on Friday that streaming of the first episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, the first new Gundam television anime series in 7 years, has been postponed on the website due to unforeseen circumstances. Neither the anime's official website nor Twitter account have indicated a delay for the airing in Japan. Crunchyroll also plans to stream the anime's first episode on Sunday as scheduled. I've Somehow Gotten Stronger When I Improve My Farm-Related Skills premieres on Tokyo MX, Sun TV, and ATX on October the 1st, on BSN TV on October the 7th. Second, Hokkaido TV on October the 5th, and ABC on October the 10th. You don't normally buy Gunpla, but they're releasing a version of Zeta Gundam in February. I may have to get it. You do that, Jake D. I know I'm an enabler, but you like that Gunpla, you get it. That is good stuff. I like seeing people building that stuff. In the story, a young man named Al Wayne vows to max out all his farm-related skills and become the king of farmers. He finally accomplished precisely that to live as the best farmer that ever was. However, on the day he mastered these farming skills, his life took a completely different direction from farming. Okay, well, they didn't tell us why it was delayed. Unforeseen circumstances. So take that how you will. I see my poll is doing very well. I was asking, and if anyone is curious, do they like it when I stream in the morning or the evening? And it's 50-50. Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer manga gets spin-off. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon Season 4 anime continues in new arc on January the 5th. Bochi the Rock anime's character promo video highlights Ryo Yamada. Bleach the 1,000-Year Blood War anime's new short trailer previews Stern Ritter. I can't get excited for Bleach. It's been too long. They took way too long. It's been 10 years. That's 10 years of people that were following Bleach, and then I don't know, maybe Bleach fans are different, but like I was a fan probably until they as soon as they got rid of Aizen, and then as soon as they were like, oh, Ichigo, you can get your powers back, I was just like, all right, I'm out. Or is this all it's going to be is him dispatching the next bad guy and then getting his powers back? It's like, oh, okay. It's short for version Katakoi. Katoki? Hajime Katoki is one of the mech designers for the franchise, and they release updated models based on his redesigns occasionally. Oh, okay. He's responsible for the design change from the mechs in the TV version of Gundam Wing and Endless Waltz, I think. All right. Well, and a good morning to you, Punk Waddle. It's nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Same after Eisen, you stopped caring. Well, it's nice to see I'm not the only one. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I can't get into Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War. It's been too long. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out season 2 anime streams creditless opening theme song. Okay. I haven't gotten into that. It seems like a fun one to watch. But for nostalgia, Bonkai. Yeah, speaking of Gundam, Witch of Mercury comes out. You bet it does, Punk Waddle. I think... Oh, we just read that there was going to be a delay. Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury first cours, or quarter of a year, will premiere this Sunday. The second cours will air in April 2023. That's the second quarter. Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury Prologue, the prequel episode for Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury, debuted on the Gundam Info YouTube channel outside of Japan on September the 1st. The prequel anime also debuted on streaming services in Japan on September 4th and later aired on MBS and TBS on September 25th. Hiroshi Kobayashi, Kimi no Iru Machi, Kisnever Spriggan is directing the anime at Bandai Namco Filmworks, Sunrise with Ryo Ando. Interviews with Monster Girls, Double Decker, Duggan Kirill. Also co-director Ichiro Okuchi, Code Geass, Princess Principal, Skate the Infinity is credited for series composition and as scriptwriter. Mogumo is credited for the original character designs, with Mari Tagashira, Juro Toida, and Hirotoshi Takaya are drawing those character designs for animation. Takashi Omama, Castletown, Dandelion, Mobile Suit Gundam, Twilight, Axis is composing the music. The anime's mechanical designers include Jinthed, Kanatake Ibikawa, Wataru Inada, Ipe Gyobu, Kenji Teruaka, and Takayuki Yanase. So, Sunday. Let's see. You couldn't get into Bleach much for the first time. I guess it's a bit slow to start. Wonder when you're getting the next Hathaway movie? Yeah, I don't know. Might just be me, but I can't get into the alternate universe Gundam series these days. G Gundam and Wing were the only non-UC series I liked. For me, I watched Gundam Wing, and then Endless Waltz I watched. And then I watched, only because it was on television, I watched Gundam Seed. But then they kept getting to a certain point and rewinding back to the beginning, so I was like, you know what? All right, I've had enough of this. I'm going to go out, and I bought the DVDs. And I watched it all the way through. And it's like, and then I tried to watch Gundam Seed Destiny, and I was like, okay, this is boring. So I dropped it. Yeah, when Cartoon Network did that. It's like, we know, next on Gundam Seed, the first episode. Punkwaddle, you like the Gunpla side of things, but you're not really sure if you want to build any of this new Gunpla yet. Yeah, I mean, that's big business for those guys. What else we got? Nitro Plus, Shochiku reveal original TV anime Revenger. The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague TV anime premieres in January. Tiger and Bunny 2 anime's new trailer previews Taichi Mukai's ending theme. Second Sword Art Online Progressive Films full trailer streamed for you Sword Art Online fans. I haven't gotten into Sword Art Online. How many times did we rewind Dragon Ball Z3? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's maddening. Earlier on in the week, My Home Heroes anime's first teaser reveals cast staff, April 2023 premiere. Adult Swim stopped streaming Blade Runner Black Lotus, Shenmue Fena anime. Lots of reissues have been coming out now that shipping from Japan is getting easier again. Yes. Finally, it's like they really need to streamline that. We want to get our stuff from Japan, you know. Muv-Luv Alternative Anime Season 2's video previews, theme songs. Hey, the Spy Family stage musical reveals cast visuals. A stage musical for Spy Family. That'd be something. Oh. It's too bad Whoopa wasn't here. Pokemon Scarlet Violet games trailer introduced new Pokemon Wiglet. Let's see if we'd be excited about that. Crunchyroll adds Fruits Basket, Prelude, Fairy Tail, Dragon Cry films for those of you with Crunchyroll accounts. Fruits Basket. Oh man, that's a blast from the past too. Utano Princess Sama Maji Love Starish Tours film earns over 770 million yen. Excellent. The Devil is a Part-Timer anime gets sequel in 2023. I know there's a few people that have watched The Devil is a Part-Timer. Who's playing Yor? I guess we'll find out here. Let's see. Musical casts. What is Yor? Yor is the one of the characters from Spy Family. She's the wife of Lloyd Forger. Yor Forger, played by Fuka Yuzuki. And if, in case you don't know, Punk Waddle, Spy Family is an anime where Lloyd is a spy and Yor is an assassin, and they have to come together for his mission he's on. He has to pretend to be married with a child. So he goes and finds a child, and then he finds himself a wife, and they don't know each other is, one's an assassin and one's a spy. And the kicker is the young girl is a telepath, and she can hear their thoughts. So it's, from what I've watched so far, which is just 2 episodes of the first season, it's pretty damn funny. Wiglet, a stooge reactionary traitor. You need to watch that show. They go to a penguin park. Oh, spoilers. I didn't know that. That's okay. But it's a musical, this one. The official website for the first stage musical based on Tatsuya Endo's Spy Family manga revealed on Friday that the musical will run at Tokyo's Imperial Theatre on March 8th to 29th before going on a nationwide tour in the Hyogo Performing Arts Center, Kobelco Grand Hall in April, and the Hakataza Theatre in Fukuoka in May. The website also unveiled cast and visuals. Yeah, they did good. Very good with the costumes. I like that. Shueisha is simul-publishing the manga in English on its Manga Plus service. Viz Media added the manga to its app as part of its Shonen Jump subscription in September 2019. The company is also publishing the manga in print. Jiraiya style research jutsu. Ooh, Shodai. Yeah, good old Jiraiya. The photo has been circulating for a while. And you approve of Fuka? Yes, of course. Anime Frontier event hosts Evangelion singer Yoko Takahashi. Oh, alleged administrator of sites linking to pirated anime arrested in Japan. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Urusei Yatsura, anime's second video reveals opening ending songs. That is another one that they're redoing. I believe back from like 1993, if I recall correctly. I had heard about Urusei Yatsura, but I never got into it. Going back here. Ichiro Oda actually married the stage actor for Nami in the One Piece play. Yes. I had heard that too, Jake D. I'd heard that he married the Nami. I thought it was the Nami voice actress, but it's the Nami stage actor. Okay. You've heard of it too, Punkwaddle. Hey, all right. Showing up in my recommended section. You can't imagine why. What do we got here? High Dive streams Card Fight, Vanguard, Will, Plus, Dress, Anime's English dub. It's good to see High Dive getting a lot of other shows. I think we need to give Crunchyroll a run for their money. They are getting way too huge. What else we got? Kaguya-sama Love is War anime film debuts in winter 2022. Spy Family Anime's second half streams clean opening sequence. Mob Psycho 100 Anime Season 3's trailer highlights Mob, Region, Dimple. The reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world anime unveils more cast, new visual. Seems to be a lot of reincarnation animes this season. Tact Op smartphone game launches next spring. You just heard of High Dive? They got good stuff? I think they do. I'm not a High Dive subscriber myself. Mostly because I don't know if I can get it in Canada. But it seems like it. I know Blaine from Blaine's Escape Corner. He has High Dive. He seems to enjoy it. What else we got here? Yu Watase's Fushigi Yugi Byako Senki manga returns in fall 2023. High Dive streams Vermeil Gold, anime's English dub, reveals cast. I've heard Vermeil Gold is pretty good. I definitely have to give that a watch. Let's see, are we back to... Okay, so this is Monday. One Piece film Red stays at number 1 for 8th weekend. Delicious Party Pricker film opens at number 3. I would have to say that One Piece Red film is like the most popular film in Japan at this time because they've made so much. And I can't wait for it to come over here. I want to check those, check the theaters when they are going to show One Piece. Here's more High Dive. High Dive to stream Bibliophile Princess Anime. High Dive to stream Akiba Maid War anime. This one looks pretty funny. The Akiba Maid War. You're going to have maids fighting it out with each other. They do have decent stuff. You got High Dive to watch Girls und Banza. Girls und Banza. To review it with Brandon, the anime guy, a couple months ago. Right on. Isekai is getting MCU-ish. They just keep cranking out. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Isekai it's a popular trope. You got to separate the wheat from the chaff. You know, you want to get the good quality stuff and not just, something that's just not that good. And it's $5 a month. Yes, E3. Yes, in person. I heard that too. You might just need to pursue it. What dreams are made of. Yes, E3. Being a gamer myself. E3 in-person event returns on June 13th to 16th with separate business gamer days. Business days on June 13th to 15th, gamer days on June 15th to 16th. You met the Maid War? What dreams are made of? The Entertainment Software Association announced on Monday it will partner with event production company Reborn to bring back the in-person E3 event on June 13th to 16th, 2023. E3 business days will take place from June 13th, 15th, and will be reserved for industry personnel. Gamer days will be on June 15th, 16th, and they'll take place in a different hall from the industry area. There'll also be partnered digital events and showcases before and during the show starting on June 11th. I'm wondering if the big software guys, developers, are going to go to this. Is Nintendo actually going to go to this, or are they going to just go, no, we don't need to do that? Is Sony going to go to this? At E3 2023 will welcome publishers, developers, journalists, content creators, manufacturers, buyers, and licensors. The event will feature digital showcases and in-person components. Media registration will begin in December 2022. Reedpop's Global Vice President of Gaming, Kyle Marsden-Kish, will lead the new E3 team. The ESA has previously revealed that E3 would return in 2023 with a reinvigorated showcase. Live from Los Angeles, the ESA plans to focus its resources on the 2023 show. The ESA canceled this year's E3 event. There is no in-person or digital component. The ESA had announced the cancellation of the in-person E3 event in January due to health risks surrounding the new COOF. At the time, the trade association did not yet have plans for a digital virtual event for E3. The ESA held last year's E3 as a reimagined virtual event in June 2021 after canceling its in-person event. In February earlier that year, the ESA canceled the physical E3 2020 event. It did not hold an online event that year. I would say, yeah, let's see who's going to come out to that. I don't know if Nintendo's just like, nah, we'll just stick with our directs, and Sony will do their state of play, and Xbox does whatever Xbox does. I'm not much of an Xbox player. You don't have CR or anything really to watch the anime as they come out, although High Dive sounds like they're doing some cooler stuff this fall. Yeah, if they can secure the rights to things to air it, I think more power to them. And Jake, you have Crunchyroll, Disney Plus, and Netflix. And Nintendo's the only one you care about. Okay. My Dress Up Darling. I watched this show, and it was great. I thought it was a fun time. And the manga topped 7.5 million in circulation, so it looks like it's doing well. So that's good. Hopefully the author will do more. Marin is best. Yes, Marin is top tier waifu. World Trigger Anime third seasons get English dub. Boys Bay manga artist Hiroyuki Tamakoshi reports cancer diagnosis. Oh no. Hopefully it can fight it. Jake D has put in the research. Sounds like it. He always does that Jiraiya research. Okay, well, you know what? That's it for News of the Week. We've looked back on the past week. We've seen some things that we like. We've seen some things that made us question what's going on. We've seen some things that made us laugh. Right now, it's time to get into Iczer Reborn. Last week, I did a review of Iczer 1. And that was from 1985, and it was quite detailed what happens when aliens are trying to invade Earth and they get repelled by a powerful being named Iczer 1, who gets even more powerful when she gets help from a young girl named Nagisa. Entire Wipstotska 2022 budget went into it. Thank goodness new fiscal year is here. We will allocate 0.01% to defense. Good idea, Jake D. You allocate those funds. So this time around, Iczer Reborn. And I managed to take some notes as I was watching this. It is I'll show you here, this screen. So Iczer Reborn, 6-episode OVA. Nothing too major. It's from 1990. Only 30 minutes each episode, so nothing you can't handle. Unfortunately, it didn't get that much of a high score. I mean, 51% mean score, 49% average score. That was a little better than that. But we'll just go over what happens in episode 1 today. Because if we were here to do all 6, it would sure take me a while to get through them. And with that, we'll go like this, and like this. And I hope everyone can see that okay. What we'll do, so get my notes up here. So we start off in the galaxy, and it's we start off with the final battle on the edge of the Milky Way. It's Iczer 1 versus the Neos Gold, who is the spawn of the previous villain from the first series, Big Gold. So as you can see, they are going all out. Iczer 1 and Neos Gold. So they are locked in a deadly combat. Until they exhaust their powers, and they are both injured from their battle. They go all out. They end up being heavily damaged and can no longer fight. They both retreat to heal their wounds and continue their battle later on Earth. As Neos Gold tells Iczer 1, And then there's the opening credits. Another one of Sadaker's women. Neos Gold. Sadaker likes the old monster woman. You haven't seen this show, Punkwaddle? And that's okay. I mean, that's why I'm doing this, because I'm trying to introduce different shows from the past to the new generation. So I am quite, I'm a little older myself, so I've seen things that the next generation hasn't seen. So a little reintroduction. And this is sort of like history that people can, if you watch shows now, it could be like, well, you watched this one, but years ago there was this one, and this might be where it came from or got inspiration from. What, you've seen things that I have not seen? Oh. What was I was reading Twitter, I think, and somebody posted something where it's like a teenager asked me if I'd seen a PS2 in real life. And as I read that, I'm just face palming myself, because I'm thinking to myself, yes, kid, history happened before you were born. You know, it's just like, wow. Yeah, it's yeah, oh man. Up to the youths, you have not seen what I have seen. To the youths, you have not seen what I have seen. I also saw a posting where somebody's like, I don't mess around with people over 42. Gen X is just built different. I'm not going to mess with those guys. And yes, I am Gen X. I was born in the early 70s. So I happily got to grow up in the 80s, which was a great time. You had an NES and my dad's Atari. My brother and I bought the NES when it released because we pooled our birthday and Christmas money. Nice! That is awesome. Okay, so as we go along here, we see 4 lights traveling through the galaxy towards Earth. They meet up with an Earth ship and pretty much destroy it in one shot. So, actually, this is outside of Saturn, I should say. They're outside of Saturn. The ship's outside of Saturn, and it just gets decimated by these 4 shapes. You didn't realize they made new games until the N64? That was the N64 was the first console I bought all on my own. I actually pre-ordered it and picked it up the day it was released with Super Mario 64. And yeah, that was awesome. I still have it to this day. Here we are. So, our heroine from the last series, named Nagisa, she awakes from a terrible nightmare. Her and her friend Kawai are on a ship in space and are startled by an alarm and rush to the bridge to see what it is. Turns out the ship that was on maneuvers was destroyed around Saturn, and they find this out from Yajin. So they lost contact with the ship. Meanwhile, on Earth, they are learning about this ship being destroyed. And then they get a call from Neos Gold. And she says to them, "You are going to worship me as your god." And to prove her point, she takes control of the attack satellites around the Earth and uses them to wipe out a majority of the Earth. For now, she won't destroy them all because they'll be used as bait for Iczer 1. Nagisa and Yajin check out the newest ship called the Queen Fuji. And we get to meet Rob, who's part of the crew. We meet the captain, and they're trying to get the ship up and running. But the alarm sounds as an enemy attacks again, and they totally eviscerate the defenders. Like, there is... You want to talk about... horrifying. These guys get cut up by these enemies. So we meet Neos Gold's minions, and there's 4 of them. They have different powers and specialties. So while Neos Gold recuperates, her minions do all the dirty work. And so they rise the Neos Gold's base out of the earth. And she praises them and tells them that they have to go and conquer the earth. Iczer 1 knows that Earth is in trouble. And she wants to go to save the Earth. But she can't because she's recovering. She's in the recovery chamber. But she can't go because she's in such a weakened state. So, Sister Grey decides that Iczer 3 will go instead to protect the Earth. She's not as experienced as Iczer 1, but she seems just as powerful. And the battle for Earth is a good test for her, she says. And there is Iczer 3 right there. Dreamcast was your first purchase console? Dreamcast! There you go. That's awesome. That was such an excellent console. It was too bad what happened to Sega. I wish they would have stuck or been able to stick it out, but they made some blunders in their marketing and in their handling of like the Genesis with all the add-ons and then the Saturn. It just didn't work out well for them. And they finally got it right with the Dreamcast. If they would have brought the Dreamcast out instead of the Saturn and stop using those add-ons for the Genesis, I think they would have fared a lot better. But hindsight's 2020. We're really off. So everything's awful. Nagisa and Kawaii have taken refuge when they are found by Yajin. And they want to escape the base, but everything is destroyed. Yajin then recalls the Queen Fuji and they make a break for it. But not before they run into the enemy forces who are preparing to slice them to death with their claws. They are coming. Yajin takes a hit. They get into an elevator and it is trying to get them. But they manage to close the doors and the severed arm lies in there in the elevator with them. They make it to the ship Yeah, they finally make it to the ship after the close call in the elevator. So they are so close now. However, when they meet up with the captain, Kawhi is picked up by invisible. They can turn invisible. And so they get threatened by the minion of Neos Gold. He's gonna tearing everyone slowly to pieces. But at the last second, who arrives? Iczer 3. She dispatches the ground forces. And she does it with a big smile on her face. And she giggles about it. She tells them that she loves to play. So she's very powerful, but she's got like a very childlike demeanor about her. And she makes short work of them. And now she's like, oh, I'd like to play with you now, lady? And she starts by throwing girders at her. Because she's crazy. We find out the minion's name is Fiber. So Iczer 3 is fighting Fiber right now. Fiber dodges all those girders. And then she makes copies of herself. But with some lightning speed, she eventually stabs the minion Fiber and makes her retreat. So victory for Iczer 3. But back at Neos Gold's base, Fiber is looked down upon for her defeat, and she apologized to Neos Gold. Forgive me, she says. And she does. She accepts her apology. But she vaporizes her with a look. And with that is the end of episode 1. So that is Iczer 3. I hope that you guys would watch the rest of the episodes as they just add on to the story. Is Iczer 1 going to face off with Neos Gold? And where's Iczer 2? And who are these new people that we've seen in the opening? Who is Atros? These are things that the answers to these questions are in the episodes following. The add-ons never seem to go far. Yeah. You must go? All right, Jake D, will you take it easy, buddy? I appreciate you stopping by. I always like chatting with you. We will continue to bring glory to Wopstotska as we clear the way for a glorious leader, fearless leader. Okay, that's the one there. Okay, good. So after this, Iczer Reborn, the next one, and the one that really caught my eye due to watching it on a preview on one of my old anime VHS, is called Ixelion. And as it's described here, it's the final entry in the Ix series. It's a departure from the previous storyline in most respects. So throughout the galaxy, 2 villains destroy and pillage anything in their path. Their names are Cross and Chaos, and they are ready to invade their next target, Earth. The only defense against these warriors are the Ixelions, a fusion of young girls and Ixels, sentient body armor. Nagisa is a typical high school girl who is about to become the next Ixelion against her will, to defend the planet and save the human race. But not if she has anything to say about it. So that will be the next one I'm going to watch. It's only 2 episodes. But it looks very interesting. Has that sort of bubblegum crisis look to it. Girls in power armor. Can't go wrong. Saving the Earth. I like it. Yes, let's see how the poll went here. Got 3 votes. The majority say I should stream in the morning. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm a morning type of person. I think I was up at about 6 a.m. this morning. It's just force of habit. My body gets me up at that time. So let's have a look. Now that we've gone through Iczer Reborn, we can have a look at what I'm watching right now. So today, I know for a fact I'm going to finish up Black Butler, Book of Murder. It's only 2 episodes. I watched the first yesterday. I'll watch the second today. Reincarnate as a Sword. I have to wait until the next episode comes out. Spy Family. I'm going to watch that on Monday. I watch about 2 episodes a day, so I should be done by next week. And Upote, the anime where the girls are guns, which is pretty darn funny to me, as they have the personalities and characteristics of the guns that they're supposed to be. And coming up in the fall season, Kankol Itsuka ano Ume de. This one, as it says here, and I don't know if I can focus in on it a little more. Let's see if I can bring that in. It says the long-awaited sequel to Kantai Collection, Kankol. And yes, as far as I'm concerned, it is long-awaited. Because the original came out in 2015. It's been 7 years I've waited for this sequel. So, in order to refresh my memory, I'm going to have to watch this. And if you don't know about it, Kantai Collection is set in a world where humanity has lost control of the oceans to the deep sea fleet. The only hope to counter this threat are the Kanmuso, a group of girls who possess the spirit of Japanese warships. The story revolves around Fubuki, a destroyer who comes to the Shinjufu base to train with other Kanmusu. Watch as their stories unfold. So it's pretty awesome. They have battleships. They have aircraft carriers. They have submarines, which are just like girls that swim underwater. It's pretty hilarious. And there's also like pretty serious battles that they go through. And yeah, it can be quite the tearjerker if you let it get to you. I would definitely recommend Kantai Collection. The The story is very, very good. And you get to see some well-known ships from Japan, like Yamato. Everybody must have heard of the Yamato. That was supposed to be like the biggest battleship that Japan ever made. And I'm sure it's out there. It should be out on DVD and such. Or, you can find it. Wink, wink. And then, yes, the sequel. Only 8 episodes, but that's okay. Hopefully they are packed full of Fleet Girl goodness. Let's see. What else? Well, let's see. Here we go. That should be it for this one. I've definitely put out some shorts. I don't know if anyone's been able to see those yet. It's pretty fun to put them out and see how they go. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't. Tell all your friends. Just spread the word. There's this, just tell them, there's this tradesman, has his own channel, plays video games, talks about anime. Just out for having a good time. I'd like to thank everyone that showed up. Jake D, appreciate you, buddy. Punk Waddle, thanks for showing up. I like watching your ponderances and the Cotton Council. You guys are very entertaining. That musical you did, Set to Be Our Guest, that was very entertaining. It had me had me laughing pretty good. Some of the other people that you can check out. Yeah, check out Blaine from Blaine's Escape Corner. I know he streams every Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Check out Pacific 414. He always has the box score going on. He's a big Cubs fan, but he also does pop. What does he call it now? Pop Talk. That's what he does. Floral's a machine for sure, trying to make more content for that. And the Cotton Council is crazy. Yeah. No, you guys are great. I really enjoy that. But yeah, I like those ponderances. Those are good. It really makes you think. Oh, also check out Woopa Troopa. He does good. He plays lots of Pokemon games and Europa Universalis, kind of a conquering game. There's DJ Ronnie G, Channel 66. He talks anime and he plays games. There's the Nerdpura Lifeform, and there's the anime guy. His name is self-explanatory. Talks about anime every day. I'm also on Bitchute and Odysee. And Bitchute is a little more relaxed with their stuff than YouTube is. YouTube really clamps down on, certain things. Mostly music stuff. So, yeah, check me out on there. And there's also my Discord I have going on. And what else? Oh, Twitter. It should be all in the description of the video. I try to post things once in a while. I try not to get into too much Twitter drama, Twitter fighting. It's just seeing things I like. Well, other than that, let's close it out now. Not a bad stream. Really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I will be back on Saturday with continuing my playthrough of Shantae for the Game Boy Color. It is quite a fun game. We're really getting into the heart of it now. And I'll have to see if I can make it through. On next Sunday, as I had said, I'm going to review Iczer. This seems like a fun one. I'll do that. And I'm also planning to release some more shorts if I can. We'll do that. And maybe I wouldn't mind starting up a new stream on Tuesday or Thursday. Call it like Trades Tuesday or something like that. So if you know anyone that's tradesman, spread the word. I want to do like some trades talk as well, because that's something I've been doing for my whole life and I enjoy it. So I like talking to people about some of the projects they've been on and the things they've seen. So I really look forward to seeing if I can try that out. But until next time, take care, everyone. This is Pop Culture Mechanic, signing off.